Good morning. Well, I want to thanks for the opportunity to share. I'm Rick Schertle. My wife's Angie, and our kids are Kelly and Micah. And we want to share a little bit about our experience with the Honduras ICE trip and our experience going on Honduras ICE trips. It's kind of always been a value of our family to serve the poor, and we really wanted to help our kids learn to develop their heart for the poor also, as God has. And this Honduras trip's been a great opportunity to do that. And just our family had a real unique experience this summer where we really got to experience the power of prayer in action, as we had some really unexpected political things take place during our time there, where we really got to see God at work in a very just a real way, a way that was really unexpected. So just to give a very brief background of what happened in Honduras this summer, if you've been watching the news, right in the middle of our trip, the president of Honduras was actually removed from office and from the country, and the military removed him, and then essentially the vice president of the country took over as the leader. And since then there's been a lot of political fallout worldwide because of that.
So, the way that whole situation affected us was that suddenly we were being told that we shouldn't travel by car to other parts of the country, which is what we had been planning to do. And then we actually tried to change our plans and fly out, and the airports were closed, and there were warnings that gringos could be targets and all kinds of things. So we started, especially me, I started to feel really nervous, and it just felt like I wasn't in control of the situation, and I wasn't. But I'm definitely not used to that kind of experience. So I think it really, obviously, we started praying about it, and I think it was a different kind of prayer, because it's easy to pray when you sort of feel like you know the outcome, or you feel like you're in control of what's going to happen. But in that situation, we prayed and we didn't really know what was going to happen, and we just really had to trust God. Now that we're back, I'm realizing that it affects our trip and our experience there, and even the turmoil that we were a part of. It really affects how I pray for people in Honduras. I think before being there, if I would have heard things on the news or anything, it sort of would have gone past me, because I just can't absorb everything about everywhere in the world. But now that we've been a part of it and we know people who live there, from all walks of life, and we know how these things are affecting them, it's something that really grabs at my heart a lot more. And I want to pray for them. I want to know how they're doing. And even I think it's affected our kids, well, and all of us, in the sense that when we hear stories about poor people around the world, those people can seem very one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we've actually met people that are in those situations, and our kids have played with them, and they've hosted us in their homes, it feels like we can see the whole person more and care in a deeper way, and I think that's been true for us as well as our kids.
I like going to Honduras because you get to drink a lot of soda and have fun.